Hi everybody, it's Diana, and I am popping in just really quick so I can make sure that I'm all situated. It's not quite 3 o'clock yet. I just want to get my computer up so I can see that I am indeed in the camera viewfinder dealy. So, okay. So I think it looks good, and I am going to be showing you, so this is actually, if you're new to the page, I will also be uploading this to YouTube. So if you're watching it on YouTube later, this is just, will be a replay. This is my Teach Me Tuesdays with Diana Gibbs, and sometimes I do them live, and sometimes I do them ahead of time and then just upload them. But the last few weeks I've been doing them live, and so sometimes it gives me a little more time to get things ready. But also, if you follow my blog, which is right here, I made cookies this morning. So I posted the recipe on there. But in my head, I knew what I wanted to show you, and I knew where I have this little box where I have all the patterns that I go to, or things that I'll get a card and I know I want to do it later. So I have this little box, right, with all these things and stuff. So I knew where it was. So I got to my work table or whatever. Let me move this out of the way. I got to my work table, and so let me show you. So this is what I pulled out of the box. So this is like an old pattern. So then I was looking at it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is 12 by 12 paper. And I don't have 12 by 12 cardstock. So I am a stamper, as I always say in my blog. I am not a mathematician. So I thought, oh, I can figure that out real easy. I'll just minus whatever I was minusing. So I thought, oh, I can just figure it out for 8.5 by 11. It'll just squish a little bit differently. But let me tell you, I was not good at math in school, and I'm still not good at math. So I thought, hey, I have tons of 12 by 12 DSP. So that's what I ended up using. So let me move this out of the way, that wrong piece. Let me just throw it right into the garbage. All right, so this is what you're going to need for your sizes. So let me make sure you can see. So the piece of paper is 5.5 by 12 is the cut piece that you start with. And then you're going to take it over to your Simply Scored, and you're going to score it at 4 inch. Then you're going to score 7.5. Then you're going to score 8. And then you're going to score 11.5. So what this does is it makes a diorama card. And I got one of these, oh my gosh, years ago, but I still love it. So what it does is, this is the one that stays in my box, so I remember. Next time I won't make cookies beforehand so that I can know what I'm doing. But what it does is, and I'll show you, it's going to go like this, but it folds down. So it pops open. So let me show you a folded one. Okay, so also, I wasn't going to show you this, but then I thought, you know what? This just goes to show that I make boo-boos all the time. Okay, so then I went over and I got my DSP, and I cut it and I scored it where I needed to do, and then I'm folding it, and then I realized, oh, well, when you use DSP, you want to make sure that you score it upside down, or the inside picture is going to be upside down. But I still put this together just so that I remember, and I even put it on a post-it note somewhere later. Yeah, right here. Score upside down, so that I know not to make that. Hey, Marcy. So I know not to make that mistake again. But see what it does? And then when you open it up, it stands up, and it's like a box. So it's like a diorama. So let me show you a few of the other ones. if you could see my desk, oh my gosh, I have stuff everywhere. Okay, so then this was the other piece of paper, because then when you do the 12 by 12, you would get 2 out of 1 piece of paper. So, and I scored it while it was a 12 by 12. So then I'm only scoring it once, because then you cut it at the 5.5. So I have 2 that's upside down. So now what I could do is I could flip it, and I could fold this way and bring this back and bring this to the front so that it would not be upside down anymore. So it's really up to you. All right, so let me show you some more. Okay, so here is, so see, then I thought I was all smart and I did it again. But, all right, it just takes me a long time to learn things. So what you're gonna do, so this is the one, because I was thinking this paper didn't matter, but really it does have an up and a down. Then the piece of paper that goes inside is 3.25 by 5.25. Alrighty. So I'm going to show you one that I haven't glued together. But see, this is this happy birthday. Now I have not decorated the fronts because I'm just going through a lot of my DSP and making these already. And then all I have to do is decorate the front. So this was using the poppy paper, the poppy DSP. This uses the new ornate DSP right here. So this is in ornate. Now you can get this now, and this is Ornate Garden Specialty DSP. So that's where I got this paper. And I thought, oh, I would be even so smart and use the die cut, that is the painted labels, because that's where I was getting this shape, was a painted label. And then this was a really fun one. But then after I die cutted it out, it actually, this is the piece that you really want, this fun little one with all the squiggles. So it just left this weird kind of a circle thing on my card. But I wasn't going to waste it. So what I did was, I just glued the cute little wiggly one on the inside. So it finishes up, you know, when you look at it, your head, or like our eyes, see it finishes those pictures up. And then I just put a stitched shape there. So it turned out totally fine. Like I didn't have to throw it away after all. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so this is some more paper. So this is I have my little stack of paper behind me. This is the Bird Ballad DSP. And this one is so pretty too. So let me show you. All right. So what you want to do is you're going to have your 3.25 by 5.25 piece of cardstock in the center. Now I just did plain. So if you do have 12 by 12 cardstock, you could have your card be the cardstock, and then the inside, it's like I have to stand up to get this straight. You could have the inside just be DSP, but like I said, I didn't have any of the 12 by 12. I thought I did, but I didn't, because obviously I don't use it that often. Okay, so then you have, this is where your greeting is going to go. So then I just take my pencil and I put a little pencil dot, because you can't, you know, you have to stamp it. It's easier to stamp it before you glue it. Okay, so then you're going to put your little greeting. Let's see what greeting I want to use. I'm going to use my happy birthday. Now this one has a bigger doohickey. This one comes from, this is Stitched So Sweetly Dies. Now these ones you need to get soon because we're running out for a while. All right, so this happy birthday could go in here. So I'm going to put the happy birthday in there. So let's see. I almost laid that in the card, in the ink. I have eaten 6 of those cookies that I made today. So I'm like hyped up on sugar. Okay, so see how I put that circle? Because really, And then when you go like this, it's really not in the center because it kind of is off center thing. All right. So then I'm going to stamp my happy birthday. Hopefully it's straight. So then when you go like this, your happy birthday is going to be in the hole. Then I'm just using the green tip glue, and I'm going to glue my card together. So I lay it like this, and then this piece is going to fold over. So put your green tip glue on here, put your lid on, lay your card, and then you're going to fold it down. So that keeps it like even, like so it's level or whatever. And then just give it, you know, a little crease. Make sure you haven't got any glue anywhere. Now just kind of let it sit like this so it dries really good before you open it up. So while that one dries, let's look at another one. Okay, let me close that pad. Let's try this one. Okay, so then I got playing with, so this DSP is, and pretty soon we'll have the retired list tomorrow, and we know probably most of the DSPs will retire. So we're going to have tons of it. So I am just going to make a whole bunch of these cards because they're so cute. They mail flat, which is awesome. All right, so this is the Come Sail Away DSP. So then I was playing with that paper. And I thought, wow, what would it look like if, so this is, it has a bunch of nautical or whatever you would call it things. What would it look like if, let me put this cardstock in here so it's a little easier to see. It's just really fun, and especially we have so many dies. Like I remember when we did the original one, like all those years ago, we used a punch, so then you could only come in like so far with the punch. But now we have all these dies, so we can put that shape anywhere on the card. So then I thought, what if, look how cool this would be. And then if I did, where is that stamp set? Right here. And then you could stamp the lighthouse in here. So again, you would want to mark it, you know, and then you can erase the little pencil marks, like your little cheater lines or whatever, just so that you get it, you know, get it where it needs to be or whatever, and then you can just erase them. But wouldn't that look cool with the lighthouse there? So, so I won't glue that one because I haven't decided yet. Or if I just want to put a greeting. I don't really know. But anyways, so this paper looks super, super cute. And then this was using that paper the opposite way. So this is turning the paper the opposite way. So I stamped that one, and I stamped this one not super straight because I am not perfect. So let's see. And if you do it, you could always just glue a piece of paper over it and nobody would be the wiser. I think they're going to be so impressed with how cool the car is. They won't like go, oh, that's crooked. So then again, set that one aside so that we know that it's going to stick or whatever. But so anyway, but I was pulling out like a bunch of sets. So this one I showed you, and then that die was the smooth sailing die. That's where I got the lighthouse from. And there's a ship, and that's where this shape come from as well. That really cool. So that anchor greeting fits in there really good. Let's see, I also used the stitch shapes. So I just had a lot of fun finding like cute DSP and some different shape dies. So this is the greeting that I used on the one, Peaceful Moments, and that has that die that goes with it. Again, this one you want to get soon too because these bundles are back, but I think that they're already starting to kind of get low. So don't forget to check that out. On my blog the other day, I listed a bunch of bundles that are now back, but like I said, some are already kind of getting low. So just make sure you go check that out. This is another set that I thought would be so cute, right? Because it would fit in that little hole. And I had bought 2 of these stamp sets because this was the one that I've been cutting the greetings apart. So then I could put, like, say the raspberry or the strawberry in the hole, and then I would be able to put the greetings like above the cutout. So that would look cute too. So, but like I said, I got 2 of these stamp sets so that I could cut the greetings apart from the images. But just know when you do that, that you have avoided any kind of warranty. So you just want to make sure that you're going to want to do that a lot before you do that to your stamp set. But so anyways, all right, so what else do I have here? I don't think I have anything else that I pulled out to show you, except look what these fun, now I've got a whole bunch of fun little shape thingies that I'm getting when I cut that little hole out. So these make awesome little tags. So anyways, that should do it. Like I said, make sure you check out the blog. Tomorrow I will be posting the retired list. I also have my double reward points going on, started till today through the 28th. And when you order 50 before tax and shipping, you're earning reward points for free merchandise. So you want to make sure you check that out. So I think that's all. I'm like looking at the little posts. I love, see, this is why the lives are fun, because I get to see what people are saying. When it goes up on YouTube, people probably are so confused because you don't see the writing. But anyways, I just want to thank you for stopping in and visiting with me today. And I will, if you have any questions, just let me know, all right? I'll talk to you later. Have a great Tuesday. Bye for now.